And we're live. What is up, everybody?
Are people here?
They are. There's 11 peoples watching right now. 1,100.
Okay.
Patrick Raymond's in here. We were just talking about you.
We were. I think we were. Yeah, we were. Yeah, he did an intro.
Lee, it's Flag Day, so that's why we had moved our recording day.
So we could all celebrate as a family.
Yeah. What's up, Scotty? Oh, Scotty, if I don't reach out to you by tomorrow, hit me up because we got to get you booked for a thing.
Yes.
I know these two guys, they really want to chat, and we're going to make things happen. We're make
give you a haircut
podcasting
live
great
on
again.
It's going to be great.
But since it's a video podcast, you'll have to do it yourself, but we'll be instigating it. Yep.
It'll be a, what is it, crowdsourced Floby.
What's a Floby?
You don't know what a Floby is, dude? It's like the vacuum that cuts your hair.
Oh, is that like the thing that
Wayne's World.
3D DIY Bow made?
No.
Well, he made one like that too.
Did he make one?
Yeah, he hooked it up to a
It was on
vac.
Wayne's World. It's from the 90s.
Oh, well, he made a Floby, and it hooked up to a Festal vac. So
Of course it does.
It's gooder.
That would be the best.
Wait, hang on. I need
Okay.
soft. There it is. Oh, that's soft light. That's fully booked till 2025. Well, that's too bad. That's another thing that Sumon's gonna have over you. Well, that's a real bummer. Both John and Sumon were here, but you couldn't make it. So.
Ooh, thanks for reminding me.
But that's none of my business. See, I'm gonna do the cup sipping sideways. Yeah.
That's none of my business.
Yeah, it's not.
What is up? What is up?
I'm not British. Gotta get an Italian Floby.
Oh, I gotta get it on live chat.
Get it on live chat. Not bottom chat.
Gotta get an Italian Floby so you can offer people a suck and a whack. That seems. What's the word I'm looking for? Not racist.
I'm definitely not eating ramen.
Stereotypish.
I prefer monotypish.
You would. Polish. Oh, speaking of Polish,
Please.
there was that big Polish festival here in Omaha. That was last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I missed it.
I was excited for you to go.
I was excited to go, and then I got to looking at it.
In you.
It was like a 6-day-old post. I'm like, FML. So if you live here in Omaha with me, we missed the Polish festival. Bomer?
That's where you get all your kibasi quota for the year.
Yeah, they were gonna have sausages and pierogies and all the Polish things.
Well, that's a bummer. I think there's a bunch around here. I just never really frequent them because, like, growing up with it, I'm just like.
Isn't it a Polish festival at your house like every day?
That's assuming a lot. Actually, Polish festival starts on the 25th because that's when my parents are coming back to visit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Polish festival. I mean,
Speaking of,
I basically haven't bought any Polish food or anything because I know the second they fly in here, they're going into Garfield in Jersey and just loading up on Polish stuff and filling my fridge. So I'm not gonna twist your arms.
I floated the idea by my wife and children last week after we got to talking.
Oh.
And Kayla was like, "Oh, I don't know," and the kids are all about it. They're all on board. I'm like, "You kids, you know what to do."
Wait, for the Polish festival or for something else?
Basically, the Polish festival when we invite ourselves over to your place.
That festival. Yeah, about that. For tax purposes, for a write-off, I could probably write that trip off, you guys coming out as like a charity event. So
Okay.
I'm down. Yeah, I could use a write-off this year. Oh, well, yeah, you're in Jersey, so you know about Garfield. Yeah, Garfield is where like all the Polish people radiate to.
How was my Saturday? My Saturday was fine, from what I understand.
There's winking.
Unless there are videos of it.
Is there an innuendo?
I may or may not have been on the stoop until like 2 a.m.
I haven't been on a stoop in so long.
And
Emma's in here.
Kamani may or may not have recorded me saying things.
Oh, he
It
doesn't
probably
actually
shouldn't
mean
have
it.
said.
He grew up in a Nebraska school system. Come on, he doesn't actually mean what he's saying.
So he's got blackmail on me. So there's that. Yeah, Emma, I'm trying to convince my wife to make a quick trip, like a couple 3-4 day trip out to your place after Pete's parents are
Yeah.
come and gone or whatever.
We'll figure it out. We'll coordinate.
I can write it off as a business trip.
Totally can. Driving or flying?
Oh, flying for sure.
I mean, it's only 14 hours.
Yeah.
You
I've
did it
done
to
that.
Disney.
Yeah, I don't want to do it again. I'm good.
At least listen, come into my house. You drive 5 minutes, get on 80, and then drive on 80 the whole time, and then get off 80 and it's 5 minutes, you're at my house. So
That's true.
there is that.
We could take my wife's car.
It is just one highway the whole way here.
Yeah, the drive to Florida, Orlando from Omaha was just, I hated every minute of it.
What highways is that? Is there a highway
Oh my
going
God.
kind of like towards Disney or?
I-29 south, 35
Oh, so it's a lot of
west,
steps.
35. Yeah, it was like, it sucked.
That does not sound like
Georgia and Florida were the worst. I hated every second of it.
We used to have this thing, but this is
The
back in-
rubbernecking. The rubbernecking that causes traffic backups for 3-4 miles is just anger-inducing.
Well, Jake, because Orlando's like the size of a county. Like the city of Orlando is enormous. So like you fly into Orlando and then you take a 45-minute car ride or Uber or whatever to Disney and you're still in Orlando. That's Florida. Like everything's just flat and wide. It's such a weird state. But what's funny is, so Georgia, for whatever reason, we had like a negative association with it because when I would drive down in college with my friends to stay at a house in Florida, Georgia always had like abandoned cars and stuff along 95. And it just always seemed like kind of sketchy or whatever. So we would always make sure to fill up before Georgia, drive straight through, and then fill up again in Florida. So we wouldn't have to stop in what we perceive to be like a crazy state. Now that I've been to Georgia a couple times, I know it's all true. I mean, it's actually nice. Except Atlanta's nice. Hot Atlanta's nice.
I've been to Atlanta.
Been to Atlanta
I'm good.
once. Well, just to
3
Workbench
times
Cons.
now.
Yeah, once you've gone to Workbench Con, you've seen pretty much all of Georgia.
I feel like that's probably
pretty
accurate.
Pretty accurate.
I mean,
Dogs
you
on
do
a
go
highway.
over that bridge or
It's
that,
like
that
crossing a
pedestrian
border.
bridge. Yeah,
It feels great.
it's a very busy street, so
Yeah.
it's got to be like, this is Georgia.
We did a bunch of walking which feels like New York. So like we got the full experience there.
Between Florida and Georgia, Georgia is the craziest state. Well, I feel like they're trying to outdo each other currently.
It's like you go through Georgia, you hang out there for a bit, and it's like, wow, these people are crazy. And then suddenly Florida doesn't seem that bad. It's like, they're crazy, but isn't every state? It's just a way to get you used to Florida people.
Hi, Maxie.
Meaning my
outside?
wife.
Buddy.
Oh, what is in my pocket? Oh,
That's what
this is-
she asked.
This is Keith's. It's a chisel cap thing.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Well, he's in Switzerland
he would
right
have
now,
those.
so I can't give it to him.
Oh, bougie.
Yeah, he's at the Lamello factory tour thing.
Oh, that was going on?
I guess, yeah. We didn't get an invite either.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get an invite to the Lamello factory.
Well, I mean, he's a rep
Where they
for
make
them.
biscuits and marshmallows.
I guess what are the Lamello? I guess they're called Lamellos. They're not called biscuits or anything, are they?
No, they have a different name. I don't think it's Lamello, is it? Lamello is the tool. Or is Lamello the thing?
Well, what do you use to put in a domino?
The domino?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, so I don't know if I've talked about this publicly yet, but I've been messing with that app called Temu, Temu.
Uh-huh.
You can get like dirt cheap stuff. I got like a 14-inch silicone circular mold, 2-inch thick thing for like $10.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's not bad. But speaking of the domino, I found dominoes on there. They're selling dominoes for like $5 for a pack of 50.
That's not bad.
That's really good.
What is
so
it?
I ordered them. It's beach, allegedly. So I ordered them, and I'll report back.
I mean, realistically, like, you don't need to overthink the wood type, except for outdoor. I do like that the outdoor ones are, what are they, teak or something? There's some kind of outdoor treated or
Yeah,
outdoor wood.
I don't think it's teak.
No,
I think
it's
it might be
something-
ipe.
It might be Ipa. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing with Temu is it takes about 3 weeks for it to come in. So I just got my order of like a 16-ounce resin kit, which wasn't terrible. It was $11. I ordered a machinist square. It's actually really good. It was like $5. And what else did I order? Bottle openers, like the ones you would like screw onto like a wall hanging.
Oh,
They have
yeah,
those
like the actual
a pack
hardware.
of like they got like a pack of 20 for $6 or $7. It's all really cheap stuff, but it's coming like directly from China.
China. Speaking of China, some arrests this week. That was drama. But let's not get into politics or religion.
Oh yeah, it's been a pretty cool week.
This country's falling apart.
It's been a great week. I had a little celebration, as a matter of fact, on Sunday night.
You got lit on Sunday night
I got stupid lit on Sunday night with some old buddies that I hadn't seen in.
with a Snoop
long
Dogg
time.
champagne with raspberries in it. The most manliest way to go.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not
picked up
hating.
the-
It's delicious.
I picked up the Snoop Dogg champagne. It's called 19 Crimes, and I was like, oh, that's fitting.
Great name for a wine.
So I got that,
Kamani
and then
confirms.
my buddy was like, hey, I got raspberries. You want to spice this up? I'm like, duh.
Spice
course.
this up.
Yeah. So yeah, we got bougie drunk on 19 Crimes.
Oh my God.
We need to domino the country back together and bind it with Ty Bond and Bessie Clamps sponsored. Let's do that. That's a reel.
I mean, imagine if Tight Bond was like the major sponsor, major donor for some like unification politics thing. I'm just going off on a rant here.
Yeah, you really should stop.
Let's not get into politics. We all know that it's a bad idea. Long live socialism.
Yeah, so I got
Starting
drunk
fights.
Saturday and Sunday night.
Attaboy. So how's that no drinking going?
Not good. I got back. Well, I mean, you just saw me chugging a Corona.
Yeah, it's on pause.
I got back on the wagon. I lasted about 6 weeks of the no drinking.
No,
It's the worst 6 weeks of my life.
Do you find yourself like dialing back now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from this past weekend,
Well, there's like
Like, I
get-togethers. And
I haven't
like,
had anything since Sunday night. So.
Yeah, like when you get together with like, there's some weekends that I hit Monday and I go, I've drank so much every day, because like
Yeah.
you see friends every day, or you have an event or whatever, or you go somewhere, and before you know it, it's like, wow, I drank a lot, a lot
Yeah.
the last 3 days, and then you gotta like recover for a week. That's why Thursday recording night is usually really great, because like it gives you like a nice buffer from the weekend.
Right. Exactly.
Your body forgets all the pain.
Yeah. So I spent like all day on the couch on Monday just trying to recover, and half the day yesterday. And today I actually started working a little bit.
Boy. What are you working on right now?
I'm working on going to get another bottle of Corona.
Get another bottle of Corona. And I'm
Yeah, I
going to
should.
crowdsource some answers about what I'm going in for tomorrow.
Oh, the boob job.
The
yeah,
boob
I'll be right
job.
back.
Yeah, I'm getting that good old addictomy. But tomorrow, so the reason, if you guys are here, you probably know why we're doing this on a Wednesday, is I got to get my wisdom teeth out tomorrow, and that's going to be fun. I have to get all 4 out. I don't have to, but I'm going to get all 4 out because, well, it's not that much more expensive to get 4 over 2, and my insurance covers most of it, but not all of it. So it's like, might as well knock it out. But anyone else have all 4 wisdom teeth out? Thank you guys. Thank you for the good luck because I feel like I'm gonna need it. I'm not scared, but I'm scared. I don't know, and it's mostly because I don't love dental work, and then obviously there's the whole getting put under because I chose that option over sitting there and whatever gas they give you. Like they're just gonna put me under. So, and he also told me it's gonna be like 45 minutes to get all 4 teeth out. Like, take your time, please don't rush. And Emma is driving me. Yes, that is.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. I took my wife like 2 years ago during the middle of the pandemic, and I had to stay in the car out in the parking lot because the whole pandemic thing, they wouldn't let me come in. So I just waited in the car. Yeah, it was like 45 minutes. They walked her out, and she was like, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna probably be messed up.
Emma, if you could record Pete.
Emma, you are not allowed to record. I will.
He can't stop you when he's stupid high.
I will withhold.
Use your burner phone.
Favors.
Oh.
I'll stop doing that thing you like.
Okay.
Gardening? Not talking. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. I don't like.
Yes.
So I hate the dentist, but a fun story. I don't know if anyone knows this, but my dentist, or mine and Emma's dentist,
his name is Crentist.
No, it's Adrian, and she introduced Emma and I. She's the reason we're together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the only reason why I don't hate going to the dentist, despite me not liking dentists.
Man, if you guys ever split up, that's going to be an awkward dentist trip.
Yeah. We got paired up because we had very similar dental records. Like, oh, I know a girl with the same molars. No, wasn't that
romantic.
I used to lifeguard at Adrian's pool way back in the day, like in high school through college. And like I got to know the family, I babysat their kids, and she was a family friend of Emma's aunt. And then she just brought her, she's a very forward lady, and just brought her over to the Apple store one day while I was working and was like, hey, you guys should meet. And then we went out like the next night.
Oh, there's a fun story from Lars. Make sure you report any severe headaches afterwards. My cousin got his done, and the infected tooth almost killed him because of a brain injury. I can't.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be. I'm getting antibiotics and all that stuff. Yeah,
you don't want the dry socket. That's what I've been told.
All the drugs, and I'm expecting to eat a lot of like soup and pudding. Actually, Emma, somebody recommended pudding. I should get pudding.
Also, a lot of bourbon. You could just swish it around your mouth and kill any of the bacteria.
I don't need to get it though. I already have it. Nurse Emma. Oh, that unlocked something. It's like you got a little achievement unlocked, like kink unlocked.
Does this new little emoji thing, does that do anything for us?
Yeah, I think it does. So
I've just been clicking it randomly.
Heart.
Jello shots. There you go. Jello shots.
Emma, we gotta get pudding and other stuff.
With Everclear.
We have Jello. Okay, cool. I guess so. Can you drink through a straw and stuff, or is that gonna like pull out the stitches? I don't remember if that was for wisdom teeth or not.
I don't know.
I know one of the surgeries you're not allowed to like suck anything.
Oh.
There's no other way to put it. It's so inappropriate. Anyways, so I'm gonna be out of commission. My what's on the bench next week is gonna be pretty lame. I'm like, yeah, so I was just like recovering for a week. And
it's gonna be mine this week. You guys are gonna love it.
Pieces of wood together. By the way, I just want to remind everyone that we are still having a contest. If you missed it last week, we need a new jingle for the intro, or we need a new read-in for about 15 seconds. If you want,
we're gonna use the same jingle. We're just gonna put your words over the.
We're using the same music, but instead of Mike talking, we want one of you guys. Whoever has the most velvety and fun intro, velvety voice and fun intro, we're gonna be using possibly permanently.
We got a few entries this week. We got one from Patrick Raymond and a pretty good, pretty good one from Malcolm.
Malcolm actually sent us some bloopers that we're going to be posting this week. That were also
and we're going to play them in the pre-show.
Yeah. Let's actually, I should probably get those ready.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you know. At the end of the day, it's almost tomorrow.
I have a good one, but it only works if you swap out all the trumpets with bassoons. Okay.
Sounds like something Toma would record.
I did 3. Had 4 other bloopers I didn't send. Hey, we'll take the bloopers.
Let's see.
We need all the content filler we can rummage.
Blooper, barely knew her. All right. Let's see. Whoa, that is Patrick Raymond. I'm gonna have to listen to a lot of. Is there 3?
Where did that come from? I flagged whatever came in.
I just saw 3 names, and I'm. Oh, Patrick Raymond. Go you with 3 different intros.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a 4th.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast with Daniel Dunlap from Daniel Dunlap Woodworks and Peter Kapar from Petrie's Workshop. You can find them both as well as the podcast on Instagram and YouTube. Let's get started.
Sorry, I'm listening to Patrick's WWE.
Are you pre-listening to make sure that they're okay to play?
Yeah.
Trying to tell you that you're not sharing the sound.
Oh, I know. It was on purpose.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast with Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks and Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop. You can find them both as well as the podcast on Instagram and YouTube.
I think it's playing for. Is it playing for everyone? Can everyone hear that?
You're not sharing the sound, buddy. Come on. This is YouTube 101
Hello
stuff.
and welcome to another.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they can hear it. You just can't, Dan. I
can't hear it.
Yeah, I have it looping through the audio.
Oh.
Here, let's do that. Hopefully they're not gonna.
I don't hear a thing.
I know. I didn't. Because I'm streaming, so they hear it. That's why.
Oh.
Share computer
I
audio.
see,
There you go, Dan. So now you'll hear the. So here, let's. So this is the Patrick Raymond, similar to the original intro.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast with Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks and Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop. You can find them both as well as the podcast on Instagram and YouTube.
Nice.
Was that Patrick Raymond?
Yep. And then
He's got 3, right?
minor adjustment.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast with Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks and Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop. You can find them both as well as the podcast on Instagram and YouTube. Now let's get into the show.
Malcolm's right. That's got super like Sunday vibes.
Yes. You paid for the whole seat, but you'll only use the edge. All right. Where's the last one here? Donde esta la last recording? Okay. WWE.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast with Daniel Dunlap from Daniel Dunlap Woodworks and Peter Kapar from Petrie's Workshop. You can find them both as well as the podcast on Instagram and YouTube. Let's get started.
Oh, I like that.
It's a good finish.
I was gonna say if he said let's get ready to rumble, we can't use that. We'll probably get sued.
You know, I'm realizing, like, because Emma's texting me and she's also obviously in a chat. Because, like, she's home, so she can actually be involved. So she's telling me, hey, we can hear it, blah, blah, blah. We're thinking about redoing my office a little bit, where the desk is actually going to move further up against the wall, and there'll be space to sit behind it, where we're going to kind of work together on stuff. Maybe we'll have a little admin to help us out with some podcast stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to interview her. We'll make sure she's good.
You're just getting further and further ahead of me here. Every week I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get lights of some kind to put behind me and make it look fancy. And Pete's all like, well, next week I'm gonna redo my room and get 3 other desks. And
Yeah, I got a red camera I'm gonna use for Zoom calls. So just,
no big deal.
No, NBD, yeah, nice little bokeh.
And it confused an ambulance. Fun fact, I'm at work talking to people on the radio and that played out loud and people just heard my voice and recording news.
Sorry.
Oh no, did we screw up? Somebody died in the ambulance because the ambulance got freaked out?
So also, wait, hang on. Let's make it so that
AWP probably cannot afford Emma, but can we not to afford
we
her?
cannot afford playing with big
We can't not try.
We definitely can't afford her,
Yeah,
But
whatever.
she doesn't need to know she's not being paid. We fixed the glitch.
She's already like, correct, Jake. They cannot. Okay.
All right,
Emma is not a receptionist. She is a wonderful.
No. She is my boss. That's the whole idea. I need her to tell me what to do. That's why she's getting brought on. Also, drive me from the dentist and hold my hand. I am a grown little man.
Have dental,
but
look at my teeth. Do you think we have dental? No.
The funny thing is, Emma coming on and helping out and working from home, like she technically gets full insurance and dental and everything. So not bad.
Nice.
Yeah. No 401k though. Sorry, Hannah.
That's on you.
But let's see.
Buy Dogecoin.
We got a question from Jacob Gilligan Miller.
We got two.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake from a sweet shop, and calling in because I'm actually starting to build a new assembly table for my shop, and wanted to kind of see what your guys' thoughts were on T-track versus dog holes. I'm not 100% sure which way I want to go. I know both have their their pros and cons, but just wanted to see what your guys' thoughts were. Thanks.
Good
question, Jake.
And I have a pretty good answer.
I have two answers. This is more than Dan. I win.
Okay. I have one answer that's just really good.
All right, and then this question is from a Jake Fresenius Miller? Whatever. Wait, the play.
All right, guys. So it's Jake from a sweet shop with the bonus question of the week. I see a lot of other woodworkers out there using dial indicators and trying to do everything they can to get their saw set up dead on, or their blade set up dead on with the table. And one of the things I was thinking about was, as long as it's reasonably close, does it really matter? And the reason I'm bringing that up is me personally, I feel like human error, just running a board through the table saw is going to create way more than a few thousandths of an inch as far as, your actual cut size. So just wanted to see what you guys thought and see, if you guys are as particular about that as some others, or, if you're just kind of like, let's wing it and get it reasonably close and hope for the best.
Good enough for government work. That's what I always say.
Another good question, I say.
This one.
Did our favorite Frenchman call in? I think he did. Didn't he?
Did he call in? Not only did he call in, he didn't call in, but he wrote or recorded a voicemail and sent it in.
Okay.
So it's not quite calling in.
Well, you know what I mean.
Well, I know what you mean. He complimented me on my French, just saying. So, merci beaucoup, Thomas.
French.
I love that.
Hey guys, I was wondering if and how do you integrate R&D into the price of your products?
R&D?
Like when
Research and
you
development.
make a new sender holder, for example, you have to bring several prototypes, which might use a lot of filament, and the cost add up in the end. And I guess it's the same for you, Dan, on the CNC, like for, I don't know, for example, a new zero clearance insert or whatever needs to be prototyped. Alright, bye guys.
I love this question, and I can't wait to
It's a very good
answer
question.
it. It's a very good question.
I think I'm going to have a very disappointing answer.
I am going to have an answer, and you guys choose how you feel about it. Oh, these are videos that he actually said. Oh, these are YouTube videos. Are they?
Malcolm, yeah. They're private links. I think one has the bloopers, one is the actual.
Well, let's listen to the bloopers first. I'm hoping this just works fine.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast.
Why did Mike always say hello and welcome to? That seems a little redundant. Let's try again. Welcome to another Woodshop podcast, a show about nothing. Wait, I can't use that. A show about three guys with Mike No. Welcome to another Woodshop podcast with Daniel Dunlap, the insert king of Sharpie County. That doesn't sound right. With Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks. Really? We have to say his name twice? And Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop. Is that plural or possessive? Also, what is a Petrie? Did you know that Pete grew up on the mean streets of Eastern Europe? In Soviet Poland, the wood works you. Did you know that Dan won the 1993 Nebraska Spelling Bee by spelling the word measurement? It's spelled differently than it's pronounced. You can find them both on social media and Dan in the Mayo aisle of Menards. It's no wonder Mike left the show.
I love that.
That was great.
When he asks, is it plural or possessive? And what is a Petrie anyways? I died. So good. Malcolm, solid, dude. That was good. All right, and then this is the for real this time.
Hello, and welcome to
that will be
another Woodshop podcast with your hosts, Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks and Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop. You can find Dan and Pete, as well as the podcast, on Instagram and YouTube.
I love it.
Clean and simple.
Yeah.
But I agree. A lot of people are saying that needs to be made public.
It will be. So that's going to be, actually, I already cleared it with Malcolm. We're going to make it a post.
A post.
And basically to hype more of these. Because, I mean, Malcolm's the contender right now. That's pretty good. Patrick,
I say his bloopers are winning right now because I love it.
Dan, I have a question for you.
I may or may not have an answer.
Are we only on Instagram and YouTube?
No, we're also on TikTok.
Yeah. How do we want to...
Do we want to...
I mean, I'm on Space.
We're also on Facebook
and Twitter.
Did I say Spacebook? Facebook.
No, you said Spacebook. You said Facebook. And then I said Space Hey. Then we combined the two. We can start our own social media.
Facebook.
I mean, the Instagram and YouTube is great, but we have diversified. So maybe we change that ending. See if Malcolm can add an ending that says something about find them all on all
social media platforms.
You're Daniel Dunlap Woodworks. I'm
it's
Petrie's
the same
Workshop
everywhere.
on everything. We're you know what? I'm not on Furniturology. Yep. For Furniturology Furniturology.
I'm over there.
Are you now?
I am.
Are you on the other one? What's the thing you get if you have too many relations?
AIDS.
Clapper. Are you on Clapper?
No, I'm not on Clapper.
But I'm not making this up. This is an actual
No, that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing.
Platform.
I think Kamani is big over
Is Kamani
there.
on there? I know Lee and Kamani. I know Lee was popping off.
They were leaning into it pretty hard. I remember there for a while. Herpes? Pinterest. Herpes and Pinterest. It's similar.
Malcolm says he did one ending where he mentioned you are on TikTok and Grindr.
I would take that.
Yeah, I'm probably on there.
Minus on Grindr.
Jesus. Pinterest. Oh my God. All good answers, guys. Herpes, child support, all the things you get if you have too many relations.
I think herpes and Pinterest are the same thing. I really do. Memory serves me correctly.
Owning tools is like child support. You're always spending money. All right.
Oh, I'm on that one. Child support.
Oh,
I do that.
Oh no, it suddenly got sad. No, it's not. No, he's supporting his kids. That's good.
My daughter does Be Real now. And she was asking me if I do that. And I'm like, no.
I'm on
I
Be
know
Real.
what it is. I'm not doing that.
You're
I'm
not on Be
doing
Real?
that. No.
Here, let's do a Be Real right now because I missed
Nope,
mine
you
earlier.
can be
Oh, I'm gonna be something.
nothing.
Can you post?
Didn't TikTok try doing like a Be Real like ripoff?
Yeah.
TikTok Now is what they called it, I think.
Yeah. There we go.
Gonorrhea.
We're being real, Dan. You're
Oh,
being
look at
real. Look at us
that.
be real. Sad.
Oh man, that's cool. Can't
Oh,
wait
did
to
it
be
not-
tagged in that.
Did it get canceled? Oh, we got to
Probably. Do I have to make a goofy face again?
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh.
send. Okay, cool. And now I can view everyone else's stuff. Look, Frank does it. He does it.
Oh, Frank did it.
Well, he do as it. Do
Well, but then, I mean, if it's already posted, he did it.
Jack Boy does it. See, that's Jack Boy of Works.
Ooh, for $250, Shooter McGavin will do the intro through Cameo. Actually, Cameo, that wouldn't be a bad investment.
So, I'm asking for Emma. She just came in and asked a question. Who is that?
Shooter McGavin?
Yeah.
He's the guy from the Adam Sandler in the golfing movie. What?
Glory Holes?
Nope.
Oh.
That was the other movie. Happy Gilmore. Yes, he was.
Okay.
Happy Gilmore's like arch rival in that movie. It was awesome. You better watch it. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. And he goes, "You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?" Yeah.
Oh, I know that line from an Eminem song. I think. Is it Eminem or one of them? I don't know. A rap person.
A rap person?
A rapist.
Shooter McGavin? No. What are you talking about? A rapper?
I mean, if we can get someone from Heavyweights, that was a good movie.
The movie?
Yeah. That is a good movie. I brought it up the other day and people were like, all shoulders. They're like, what are you talking about? Because we went to...
That's a great movie.
That's a great movie. We had the little vendor
The
event.
Fat Camp.
They have the
from,
blob, but the one that's like in ground
What was
so
the-
kids
what
can
was
jump
that?
on.
What was the year that movie came out? Was that early
Dude, it was
2000s or was that late 90s?
No, that's definitely late 90s. Hold on.
Because it was okay to like make fun of fat
Oh,
camps.
yeah, no, there was
You
no
can't
body
do that now.
positivity in that. 1995.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's making sense now.
Wait, Kenan Thompson's in that?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, sorry, I forgot Ben Stiller plays like basically what Purple Cobras from which
Oh yeah. I've been seeing that come up a lot on like reels and
Dodgeball.
shorts. And,
Dodgeball is hands down one of my favorite movies because it is so ridiculous.
oh yeah, it's Ben Stiller from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
You're right.
Basically, I have a theory that Dodgeball is just a continuation of Heavyweights. It's the same story, except they're not fat. They're just out of shape. But they own a gym. Oh, but Heavyweights was so good. I'll never forget how they hid food in like the posts of the beds and stuff.
I need to watch that.
And now looking back, man, they had some nice beds.
Matt asked a very important question because we talked about this last week about how we're going to make some changes to Patreon. When are we gonna implement that?
I think we
can implement the Zoom things like right away. I mean, we already have top tier patrons. We can do like the top tube tiers or something.
I think that's something that's going to happen within the next like couple of weeks. Like we're gonna do it pretty soon. We want to do it at least 2 weeks out of whenever we announce it because we want to let people on the podcast know and the patrons to have enough time to actually see the post.
Right.
So as it stands right now, I'm thinking probably maybe like, do you want to shoot for the weekend after 4th of July? That's the 9th. Well, actually, also Saturday or Sunday.
That works for me.
Or we want to do a Sunday or Friday.
Saturday is usually the stoop, so let's not take from that.
I think a Sunday, like 6 o'clock ish.
What about Friday? That way,
people like
people
to go out
can get
and
a little
do
loose.
things. Yeah,
I mean,
that's.
you can stay in and do things. Get a little loose on Sunday, but then you got to go to work.
If only we could do a poll and ask the people what they want. Do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's do that. We'll do a poll.
Friday.
Actually, I'll do a poll right now live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. Yeah, there you go. We could ask these people too. Let's ask all the people that. Some are.
Well, I'm going to ask the patrons, the people that'll be there.
Oh, Sean, live podcast would be. Yeah, it would be rough. You have no idea how many times we pause and stop and re-record things and say things that we have to take back and bleep and cut that out. That's a lie. Pretty much all of our podcasts are live, basically.
I was going to say, like, if that's how you want to pitch it, I mean, people would probably want to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, we literally just record the podcast live. But see, having an audience would be very distracting for the podcast, I feel like. But maybe not. I don't know. Might be good. Maybe we'll do a live podcast one day. We'll just have fun with it. if you don't mind me, I'm gonna have another sip of my ramen. In case you're wondering what I'm eating, it is this one. Sold in an 8-pack at Costco. It's one of my favorites from the H Mart. So, does anyone have an H Mart near them? Because it's like the best store ever. Oh, it's like Menards meets Far East. Far East Menards. H Mart. Yeah, H Mart is the best. Oh, I love ramen. I can eat it every day. What are you searching for?
I'm
Oh, the
doing a
poll.
patron. Yeah.
Oh, you doing a patron
Stop
poll?
being
or
a
you doing
poll. I'm doing a poll. I'm doing a patron poll.
Oh, I thought
can
you were
do a
doing
poll
one
here.
in here. Oh, I'll do a poll in
I
here.
can't. You run this show. I don't.
Don't come at me like that in front of my friends.
I got news for you. These people probably do not like you.
Some of these people literally pay to have more of me, which is terrifying. Speaks to society. But also thank you for support. All right, let's start a poll.
Oh my god.
Let's see. What night?
Oh Jesus. I cannot type.
And it's most likely going to be the top 2 tiers of our patrons.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What
we'll
days
discuss
are you
it.
putting in your poll? I'm just gonna do Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's what I'm doing. Friday.
Okay. I should change that word to evening.
Okay, there we go. Give an extra option in there for people. All right, guys. So let us know when you'd want to do these calls. We're all here for Pete. All of us. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
That's.
Nobody likes me. Cool.
Let's see. All right, guys. Make sure to vote. All right. So far, the last one's a joke. Stop voting for it. I'll make it happen. I'll start pre-gaming at work.
Tuesday's winning.
Tuesday, 2:30. This always happens. I should have made the 4th choice, Ben Ueda.
Man. Well, people want Sundays apparently.
I mean, we'll figure it out, and we'll do a day, and then if that doesn't work in the future, because we're planning on doing this once a quarter at least. So, now, I love all the jokes for Tuesday at 2:30, but if you guys want to actually vote for the other days, I know I did it to myself.
You pretty much asked for it.
But Friday night and Sunday night actually right now are winning. So I'll pimp this out. If you guys want to hang out with us on a Saturday night, we do a maker call called the Stoop every single week. So it's just a great way to just like hang out with us. But it's in a bigger crowd, so a little less one-on-one and more 1 on 30 or 1 on 6 or 1 on 20. Depending
So
on how
a
many
Tuesday
people we
at 2:30, typical. 1 on 30.
I mean, technically it works for you, Dan, right? I'll make it happen. Oh my God, it's a tie with the other 3. You guys are killing me.
Oh wow.
That's what I get.
Well, my poll is live on our Patreon.
Patreon. Yeah, we're currently tied, which is yeah.
We have 3 votes for Sunday on Patreon
Already? Wow. Okay.
already.
Yeah, so we'll see what the peoples say. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do these calls for a while. It's been hard to coordinate 3 people, and we got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, Pete, you're awfully nice. Yeah, it's tough to coordinate.
Also, I think Dan and I are both those people that like we're gonna be busy unless you tell us to be somewhere. This is why our wives coordinate everything. Like, if you don't tell me to be somewhere, I'm busy. I don't have anything on a calendar. I'm just going to fill that time. So you need to tell me ahead of time, like, hey, you have to be here at 5. Like, yeah, sure. That's not a problem.
Wow, we got 10 votes already on
Wow.
Patreon.
Tens of votes.
80% for Sunday.
based on what's tracking over here, I'm seeing Friday night and Sunday night as the winners.
Yeah, two votes for Friday, 8 votes for Sunday. Currently.
Barnett seems to be really big on Wednesdays.
Wednesday. That's when Sawdust Talk does their little shindig. We can't take that from them.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Brayton's all like, that's when Sawdust Talk is. Brayton, by the way, if you didn't know, Brayton is control of Sawdust Talk now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Adam Barnett's even commented in the Patreon Wednesday.
I know what Adam wants. Doing Wednesday. Well, congratulations on running a Sawdust Talk. Please don't make
That's
it on
his thing.
Thursday because we'll have no viewers.
Yeah, he was giving us crap for doing this tonight, and I'm like, bro, you don't do anything until like 10 p.m. Central.
Oh yeah, there you go. So, yeah, this is just a pregame for your show. You're welcome. Everyone's
That's right.
getting warmed up.
I think it's 10 p.m. Central.
Did we just open for Sawdust Talk?
I think so. I think that's
Wow.
what this whole thing is.
We just opened for you guys. That's both big and small, and I don't know for who. Let's stop it there before we insult each
Well,
other.
it's always small in my world. Anyway.
It's not the size, it's how you lose it. I got my lunchbox full of hopes and dreams. That's what I do anytime we do a podcast. I just pack a cooler with some ice packs and a bunch of beer. Thanks, Emma, for letting me use your lunchbox. 10 p.m. CST? So is that 11 Eastern? That's pretty late.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
It's
You know,
pretty
you might be right.
Do I have to wear a shirt? Oh yeah, Patrick is the guest tonight, I think.
Oh, is he? That's
no
awesome.
pants though, Patrick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did see the little intro video.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blanking on his name. Oh my god, one of the guys from Sawdust or Shop Talk Live, not Sawdust Talk. He messaged me. He said that Shop Sounds. He said that my like intro video for some reason blew up on their page. So there's like
Well.
yeah, I know. He like reached out like, just so you know, this like blew up didn't blow up, but like it's way more
What's
than any
blow
other
up?
one. I think it was like
5,000
over
views?
10,000 or
Ooh.
something. But I was like, that's
Who's the hot Polish
so
guy?
weird. That's Dan. Let's see.
Peter, I need a Prusa expert to diagnose my Prusa. It is down for the count.
No, it's
He
not.
turned it off and turned it back on.
I mean, that's okay, step one.
That's what I would do. At least. Minimum turn it off, turn it back on.
What the heck? Why is my phone being weird? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's weird. My phone just like.
Oh, I said on Zoom, I said this was going to be a monthly Zoom. Is that what we are?
Yeah, I think we're
Monthly?
gonna. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we want to do as many as possible.
Monthly.
At the minimum, we would definitely want to do a quarterly, but I would totally be down to do monthly. I'm down like a clown.
I think monthly's good.
Let's see.
What do you say, Petey Pete? We get out of here?
No, I'm looking for
Go
the
to the
thing.
actual
'Cause
show?
I'm trying to prove a point.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, there I am. 26,000 views.
Wow.
And then all the other ones are in the hundreds or a couple thousand. So I win.
Did you print that off and tape it on your fridge? I would have.
It's going on my fridge.
That's cool.
Wood Whisperer, 4,700.
Yeah, suck it, Mark.
Sir, thank you for your service.
Sir.
Well, speaking of thank you for your service, guys, happy Flag Day. I don't have one
Yeah,
today,
thank you for your
but-
service, flags.
Yeah, thanks, flags.
I salute all flags today.
They have like a white, like pretend this is a flag. I give up.
I mean, that was the Confederate flag.
'Cause they gave
See
up
what I did there?
because they lost. It's fine. All right. Well, speaking of
Poking the bear.
giving up,
Go on.
speaking of giving up in a Confederacy, we should get out of here.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're gone. Love y'all.
Oh, bye-bye.
Oh, well, unless you have
See you next week.
Do you have a grand outro? Come on, give us an outro, Dan.
Blah, blah, blah. See ya.
That's all, folks. That's it.
I mean,
All right.
that's been taken.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week. I believe next week is actually, you know what? Now we're going to delay the intro.
Regular bat time, regular bat channel.
Regular.
I think.
Yep, Thursday. And
I need to confirm that with my wife. We do have to drive to Minneapolis next week. I don't know if we're leaving Friday or what. I think we're leaving Friday. So I think it'll be fine.
Well, I'm hoping that this is still good. But let me see. When did I lock this strange man for? And I can't find it. But yeah, I think next week we might have Suman on. I'm going to confirm with him, just figure it out. But we also have to figure out if Dan's going to be available. If not, we'll do a one-person podcast. I'm kidding.
95.7% sure I'll be good to go on Thursday.
Oh, cool. Well, 95.7% of people want to do a call at 2:30 on a Tuesday as well. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. You guys are always amazing. We still got to get a solid crowd in here. Despite there being 1/3 less people, we're still getting 100% of the support, and we love you guys for that. And again, if you want to be part of the show and you want to be our new intro voice, please send in your entries. Right now we got 2. They're pretty solid contenders.
To that email below.
Yep, the
Is
email
it,
below.
Is it below me or is it below you?
It's below you. You're the power top for the email. And just introducing us, where we can be found. Feel free to do a silly one. We'll post them all, and then.
Guys, I think
use the
Adam's
good
having a stroke. Somebody go check on him.
You know, I could probably block him or something. Can I?
All right.
Oh, put
Let's
user
see y'all
in
next
time
week.
out. Go to your corner, Adam. All right, guys. See y'all next week. Love you all. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, bye.
I did. I said bye.
Okay, bye, bye.
You just made it up.